Do. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Marcus C. Williams here. And as many of you guys know, I'm running for state assembly this year. So the district I'm running for is the 137th. That covers the majority of the city of Rochester. It also covers the whole town of Gates. I like to explain it very simply as if you turn on a TV and you see crime, drug overdoses, or anything like that, you can almost guarantee that it's in my district. And that's a horribly sad thing to say. I've been really working very hard, busting my hump to try to get out and meet as many people as possible and get everywhere that I can. But it's difficult. I'm one person. I don't have a ton of funding behind me. So I'd encourage you, please help me fight to be an advocate for our community in office. Please donate. www.marcus4rochester.com. That's Marcus4rochester.com. I need your help so that I can advocate for our community. If you're following right now, hit like and hit share. Definitely hit share to get the message out to more people because I need your help and I need your support. You guys are the reason why I'm running because I care about you. You matter to me. It's frustrating to see everything that we see all day long. We just saw what? 3-4 more murders in the last 24 hours, but crime is down. Violence is down. How many robberies and stuff did we see over the last 24 hours? It's been crazy. And this is just in one night. But those aren't the only issues. We got the schools and everything else. And it continues to be issues that aren't getting addressed. And that's why I'm running for state assembly. That's why I encourage you, please hit the like and hit the share button real quick for me and drop some comments of support in the little comment area so that it can help kick it and get it out to more people. And definitely donate. Marcus4rochester.com. I really do need your donations. I'm going against somebody who is not only an entrenched politician, he's also been in there for 4 years, for 2 terms, and we haven't seen anything get better. Things are only getting worse because the everyday issues that we experience, like the rising costs of energy, he signed on to multiple bills that have increased your energy costs. Why would you do that? Right? And I know that some people are like, oh, well, you got to try to kind of vote for in your party or whatever. I'm not about to do none of that. If it's bad for my community, I'm not voting for it. If it's bad for my community, I'm not going to support it. You won't see me champion it. And I definitely ain't going to put my name or signature or say I on it. That's a very important thing because we have elected officials that are supposed to represent us as a community, but they're not representing us. If they were representing us, we wouldn't be having the same issues we've been having for decades. So I encourage you, definitely hit the like and the share button, drop some comments of support real quick, and definitely get this message out to more people. Okay, and donate, please. Marcus4rochester.com. That's Marcus4rochester.com. Because I'm working to fight for our community. It's not easy. I've been out here knocking doors, trying to get the message out to people. Like I said, I don't have a ton of funding. That's why I'm asking for your help. Please donate to my campaign. It's Marcus4rochester.com. Marcus4rochester.com. I need your donations. I really do. I got to get more advertising to get out to more people. We've only got about 6 days until 7 days, and 6 is the end of the day now. 6 days until early voting. Early voting starts October 26th, and it goes from October 26th through November 3rd. And no matter where you are in the county, you can go to any early voting site that is available. The early voting sites will be on my website tomorrow, so you can see that, and it'll also give you a link to the Board of Elections so that you can actually go and make sure that you go to the right polling place if you're going to vote on Election Day, which is November 5th. But I need your help to help get the message out to more people that there is a candidate that's willing to stand up and speak up and won't shut up on the issues that are important and critical to us on a daily basis. So please hit the like button and hit the share to help me get the message out there. We see everything that's going on. We see the lack of advocacy, right? So a lot of people don't understand what the state assembly does. So let me give you clearly what the state assembly does real quick and real short. The state assembly are the people who pass the budget, and they are the ones who make the laws. which means that they can fix the laws. If there's an issue with the laws, they can amend the laws, or they can change the laws, or they can propose new laws. That's their job. Their job is the laws. They make them, they fix them, they change them, they can get rid of them, all of that. That's the state assembly's job. They also do the state budget. So all that money that goes into the budget every year, the $2.4 billion they just gave to illegal aliens, while we got people out here that are citizens that are struggling, people working 2-3 jobs that are struggling, but they gave your money to illegal aliens. You know that my opponent voted for that? I wouldn't never. They wouldn't never get me to vote against the best interests of my community or of our people. How dare they? How dare they, when they got single parents out here struggling to make ends meet, and single people trying to make a way for them to pay for rent and pay for food, and they giving $2.4 billion to people who aren't even citizens. Did you get your cut as a citizen? Did they send you all the types of money? Because I know every month I see people talking about we're not getting enough food stamps, or there's not enough support from social services or Medicaid or whatever. You know, I met this lady at the store the other day. This lady, she said, what's this? What's your email? Yes, my email is Marcus@Marcus4Rochester.com. Bob, I see you there. Marcus4Rochester.com. That's my email. Okay, please drop some comments and some likes, and definitely share this as we go on. And definitely donate on my website, Marcus4Rochester.com. Please donate. I need your assistance, so that I can advocate for us and I can be a real voice to stand up. So I met this lady at the store the other day. I was at Rite Aid, you know, the one that they're closing in Bull's Head, because they're closing all the Rite Aids because of all the crime, right? So that's a separate story. But I met this lady there, and she's like, man, you know, I really need to get health care because I got Medicaid right now, and I need to get health care before I die. I said, oh my goodness. You know, that's a very stark statement from somebody for them to say. That's terrifying. But that just shows you how bad and messed up the system is of the funding and of the focused programs that we're supposed to have that are coming out of the assembly. That's the assembly 100% right there. But people don't know that the onus is on them and that we need to be holding them accountable, because they're not doing anything for that. They're not doing anything to change that. Again, they just gave $2.4 billion to people who aren't even citizens, that aren't even taxpayers, that aren't even from this country. And people are out here on Medicaid struggling to pay medical bills, or can't even get all the medicine that they need because it doesn't have enough coverage. Make it make sense when illegal aliens get full coverage. Make it make sense. I'm just saying this isn't something that's untrue. These are facts. You know, and we deal with this type of stuff every day. It's the everyday issues that go unaddressed. Like I was saying, the rising price of the electricity, that comes from poor policy that came out the state assembly. They voted to shut down a whole bunch of power plants. Why would you do that? You know that's going to drive up the rates. And then they're like, oh, wind and solar, when you know good and well, wind and solar can't produce enough to offset the plants that you've closed down. Why would you do that to make the people suffer? They are making you suffer purposefully. That's why I encourage you, please hit like and hit share right now. Drop some encouraging comments in the comment section, and encourage other people to tune into me, see me, and help me so that I can fight and advocate for our community and for our state as a whole. So my website is Marcus4Rochester.com. That's Marcus4Rochester.com. Please donate. Whatever you can is a big help. Now, I see all of these issues every day that I'm sure that you see. What's up with the car thefts, right? Now, you would think that if people are struggling because the cars are being stolen and just destroyed, right? Like they're not even going to a chop shop to try to make them, to sell them for money or anything like that. They're just driving them around, having a good old time, and then smashing people's cars, destroying their lives, making it so people can't get to work, making it so that people can't take their children to school. What's being done for the people, the citizens? Nothing. I went and I asked my state senator the other day, okay, to go to his office to see if anything was being done. And he's like, not available. So I speak to his staff and I speak to the staff and I say, hey, on the state level, what is being done for people whose cars have been stolen and been damaged or destroyed, and it's cost them their job, or it's given them issues with childcare and all of this other stuff? And they're like, oh, we don't have anything yet. You don't have anything yet. We're in conversations. Okay, I understand you're in conversations, but this has been going on for how long now? Why hasn't there been a bill proposed yet? What is going on right now? Are we being serious? Again, these are basic issues that we see every day that are not being addressed. And we're supposed to have these people that are elected to represent us. Explain it to me. Explain it to me like I'm 5 years old and make it make sense. If they're supposed to represent us, why do we have all the same issues that we've been having, and the issues only been getting worse? And like I said, my opponent's been in there 2 terms. Okay, 2 terms he's already been in there. I seen him give out some money to some of these different groups and stuff like that, but I ain't seen any of the quality of life issues get better. Y'all seen y'all rent go down, or you seen it go up? How's your mortgage looking right now? You understand what I'm saying? How's your credit card debt looking? Like, are we being really serious right now? Everything's more expensive. Inflation's through the roof, and nothing's being done about it. Now, when we talk about the inflations, and I encourage you, hit the like button, hit the share button real quick, get this message out to more people, and please encourage people to donate to my campaign. We've only got a few days left. We got like 7 days till early voting. We don't have very much longer. Election day itself is on the 5th of November. It's coming up real fast. So please encourage people to donate. That's Marcus, the number 4, Rochester.com. That's Marcus, the number 4, Rochester.com. Please donate. So we got all these issues every single day going on, and these people are supposed to represent us, right? My opponent is Demond Meeks, right? Some people say, oh, they're nice. He's nice. They like him, all of this stuff, all of that stuff. Some people say, oh, no, we don't like him. He's this, he's that, or whatever the case is. My issue is not him personally. My issue is 2 things: policy and advocacy. Where is the advocacy? Like, you want to advocate for one small vocal group, but we still got the same issues that we got, and they're getting worse. What's up with the food, bro? Where are the laws that you are passing to drive down the food prices? Why are you not putting laws together to increase and encourage agriculture in our area? New York used to be the hub for beef in the Northeast. What's going on with that now? More cattle farms are closing every single day. I don't know about you, but I love me a good hamburger. I love me a good steak. Okay. I'm not really a big pork person, so that's what I like. You know, I like some turkey too. But all of the prices, even the price of turkey, and remember, Thanksgiving's come up. Y'all better be looking at some of these prices, because these prices getting out of control. And all of it goes back to the fact that our state assembly right now has passed multiple laws making it more difficult for people to farm and grow crops and to raise livestock. Explain to me why his name is on many of these bills that are making it more hard for farmers. Explain it to me. Explain it to me like I'm 5. Okay? That's my thing. Because people, they vote on these bills. They don't tell you what they're voting on. You don't never know what's going on. And then you wondering why you hurting so bad. You hurting because, 1, they're not bringing the issues to your attention. And 2, they're not even advocating for you on that level. And 3, and I think this is the most important thing, an extra value that I can bring for everyone, they're scared to buck their own party. Okay? That is the most terrifying thing that I am seeing continuously go on right now. People are in office and they're scared to buck their own party, even if it's for the best interest of their citizens. They're elected to represent you, not the party. You, not the party. And the party's run by downstate for pretty much everything. They run from New York City. New York City don't give a flying monkey's uncle about you. They out there with champagne glasses and limousine parties. They don't care about you. So when our people up here that are supposed to represent us just kowtow to whatever downstate wants, they shoving it up your bum. And they ain't even got the courtesy to give you no lube in the way up. It's terrifying what's going on. So I encourage you, please help me right now. Hit the like button. I see y'all watching. Hit the like button. Drop some comments to help kick it, to get it out to more people. And definitely hit the share button. And I encourage you, please help me fight and be an advocate for the community. Donate. That's Marcus, the number 4, Rochester.com. That's Marcus, the number 4, Rochester.com. And another issue that I have is it's not just the bills, right? Like they sponsor all of these different bills that are terrible. My opponent sponsors about a dozen different bills. I'd be here all night talking about all the bills that he sponsored that I don't like. But have you guys seen the crime? We'll talk about this portion. You guys seen the crime, right? I'm sure you have. You turn on the TV, you can't get away from it, right? And people in New York State, it's very difficult for them to get licenses to own a firearm because they have made it more restrictive. They have made it more time consuming, and they have made it so that it costs more. You know what the fastest growing population was of new gun owners before New York State started to put these laws in? Women, Black women specifically. And outside of that, it was the Black community as a whole. You know, there was a saying when I was growing up, said, as soon as Black people start buying more firearms, they're going to start they're going to start making it impossible for you to own firearms. Things that make you go, Now, the firearms issue affects you no matter what race you are. But it shows you that they don't actually care about you, because you turn on the TV and you see this person got shot, they got caught, this person with this gun. All of the guns that they're catching them with aren't legal in New York State. So it's very clear that the laws that they've been making haven't been helping at all. Make it make sense. And then my opponent, Demond Meeks, sponsored 2 or 3 different bills, making it more restrictive, making it increase the time and the cost for somebody that is working, that might be taking care of their children, that might have 2 jobs, to actually pay for and get a license. Why is it so extra expensive? Then they put more tax on firearms. Then they put more tax on bullets. They want to microstamp bullets to make it more difficult, but it ain't stopping the illegal firearms from pouring into the community. Hello, why aren't there tougher sentences or harsher sentences on that? We're not even talking about that. And the question is, why? Where is the advocacy for us to be able to protect and defend ourselves? Now, my opponent also was a very big push and sponsor of defunding the police and getting rid of the police. That was a big thing for him. He hates the police. He's been very vocal on that many times. Okay, now I had to call the police, and the police take 10, 15 minutes to answer the phone. Not the police, but the 911 center, which is a whole nother issue. The 911 center is hiring. I encourage you, if you can, if that's the type of job that you can do, please check them out. They pay decent, but the hours are long and they need more help. But still, even if they try to dispatch somebody, the police are so scattered about, they can't even really respond. And that's a very serious issue. So when they tell you that crime is down, just understand that crime ain't down. People just aren't reporting the crime anymore, because now they don't even send an officer out for a large number of crimes. You got to go down and you got to report them at the freaking public safety building. Who got time for that? You understand what I'm saying? But all of this comes from the policies that have come out of the state assembly that have been sponsored by my opponent, Demond Meeks. This isn't a hit on him. This is just a fact, bro. Why would you put forth these bills, bro? Why would you do that? Why? And again, public safety is a big thing for me. Self-defense is a big thing for me, especially for business owners, single parents, and people that live in neighborhoods like my own, okay? My neighborhood is not the safest neighborhood in the world, okay? And my district is not the safest district in the world. Some major hot spots in my district include North Clinton, they include Portland, they include Clifford, they include Jefferson, they include Chi-Li, they include Thurston, okay? They include Lyle, they include Lake, okay? All of these different areas, these are very serious areas, and they don't even want you to be able to protect yourself. You make it make sense to me why you shouldn't be able to protect yourself as a law-abiding citizen. Make it make sense, y'all. And this is why I need your help, so that I can fight for our community, so that I can advocate for our community. And y'all that know me know that I'm not going to shut up on any of the issues that are important to us that need advocating for. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stand strong. I don't give a flying monkey's uncle what nobody said, because you matter to me. Okay. And I'm sick and tired of feeling like these people don't even give a flying care about us, because they don't. And it's true. And I encourage you, if you're watching right now, please hit the like button right now. Hit the like a couple of times. Share it. Please share. Drop some comments down there. Thank you, Bob. I see your comments. I appreciate you. Okay. That's important. I see you. What was that? Angelina. That's what that says. I see you, Angelina. Thank you very much. Please, you guys, help me fight for our community. Donate, volunteer, whatever you can do. Marcus, the number 4Rochester.com. Marcus, the number 4Rochester.com. I really need your help. I don't have large backing from downstate like my opponent does. I'm not the chosen person like my opponent is. Okay. I'm just here trying to fight for our community because you guys matter to me. Facts. I've lived in my district pretty much my whole life. Every single school that I have gone to is in my district. Okay. I see the collapse of our school system. I see the issues as being an employer. Me as an employer, I employ people. You understand what I'm saying? I see the issues that are going on as an employer. I see small businesses struggling. I see the issues with people not being able to get a job. I see people having to put in 3, 4, 5 different applications and not get a call back on one. I was talking to somebody, they got a what do you call it? A master's degree, right? They said that they have put in 50 different applications and haven't gotten one call back. Explain it to me. And they telling you that everything is so fantastic. You understand what I'm saying? They got people with degrees out here at Starbucks complaining about how much they make getting paid just to pump a freaking cup of coffee. If you got a degree, you shouldn't be having to work at Starbucks. You shouldn't be having to work at McDonald's. Make it make sense. And they tell you that everything is fine and the economy is fantastic. But meanwhile, they got these jobs coming out here talking about, oh, we need a thermodynamic battery engineer. Who the flying monkey's uncle got a training for that? Who got training for that? Nobody that I know. And I know some really smart people that went to school with me. Like I got friends that work in aeronautics and are doctors and stuff like that and went on to go teach at different colleges and stuff like that. I don't know one person that's got a degree that would get them that. How many people in the whole country got the degrees for the jobs that they're talking about they're bringing here? Nobody. And when I say nobody, it's not nobody, but it's a very small portion, and the vast majority of them aren't from the area. So they're bringing all these jobs here, but people can't even get the jobs. Make it make sense. And in the meantime, we got to worry about all this automation. So, and I'll talk on that in a second. Please, I encourage you, hit the like, hit the share button. I see y'all watching. Hit the like and hit the share button. Please, please, please share, and definitely go to my website and donate. I need your donations to fight for our community, to fight for our city, to fight for the town of Gates, to fight for New York State. I really do. Marcus, the number 4Rochester.com. That's Marcus, the number 4Rochester.com. I wish I didn't, but I do, because I'm not backed by a whole bunch of backers that have a ton of money to throw at me. So please, I need your help. Every bit counts. Every donation counts. Now, as we talk about these issues with these jobs in the schools and stuff like that, they graduating people that are illiterate, can't read, can't write, can't do basic math. What are we doing? Whose fault is it at the schools, right? The state does the budget for the schools. How come there are no earmarks on where the money can be spent? Very clearly, it's not being spent on reading, writing, and math, because the kids can't do reading, writing, and math. And then they talking about the state. This is the state again. The state talking about, oh, we're going to get rid of regents. Regents? Like regents is like the basic lowest level of anything. And you want to get rid of regents on the state level? You sound dumb, bro. What are you doing? You already got rid of most of the IB programs. IB is the International Baccalaureate program. That's for like advanced learners and stuff like that. Hyper accelerated, all that. We also know that they've been trying to get rid of AP. Okay. And they've been saying that AP classes are racist. Don't even make that make sense to me. So you tell me that black people ain't smart? I was in IB and I was in AP. So you mean to tell me that, and there was a ton of black people, because where I live, it's largely black. Like, are you playing in my face? Okay. And then we had Spanish people and Puerto Ricans too. And yes, Puerto Ricans are Spanish, but I'm saying Puerto Ricans as in specifically Puerto Ricans, separate from other Spanish ethnicities. So, but they're like, y'all dumb. You can't do basic stuff. Are you serious? We can't do basic stuff. So you're getting rid of regions, and you got rid of all of the programs that were for the accelerated people. You know what this is, you guys? All it is a race to the bottom. It is the curse of low expectations. They don't expect much from you. They don't expect much from the children. So they're just erasing everything that would encourage the children to perform. They don't care. They don't want you to be successful. And they know the lower you set the standards, the lower the children will perform. So you make it make sense why the state, again, it's the state. People say, oh, well, it's got nothing to do with the state assembly. Yes, it definitely does. You know why? Because the state assembly are the people who pass the laws. Well, Marcus, it's the state board of education. Who controls the board of education? Okay? Who writes the laws? Did the state not have to pass a law for there to be a board of education? Are you telling me that the state isn't over the board of education? Don't play in my face like I'm dumb. Okay? Listen, I might not be Einstein in this piece, but I guarantee you I know more about government than most people do. Don't play in my face. And that's what they do to y'all. They play in all of our faces because they try to bank on the fact that they know that most people don't know anything about civics or anything about the level of government and what they do. It's very, very, very serious. Bob, send me an email. I see you said, when can we meet up? Maybe sometime soon. It's very busy. Catch up with me. But yeah, so we've got all of this stuff going on, but I need your help to advocate for us, our future, and our children. Please donate. I really need to get this message out. I really need to get the message out that there's somebody that's willing to stand up and speak up for our community. Please, please, please donate. That's Marcus, the number 4, Rochester.com. Marcus, the number 4, Rochester.com, because we shouldn't have to go through this. Our children shouldn't be having to go through what's being done to them. And we should be able to actually have somebody that is willing to stand up and speak up for what we need every single day. I don't have any extra benefactors. I'm not going to kowtow to lobbyists. My concern is you. I promise you this. Watch this. Mark my words. You elect me. You will not only see the fiercest advocate for our community that you have ever seen in life, I will show you what real representation looks like. And I want you to take that to the bank, okay? And when I show you what real representation looks like, I want you to hold every other level of government and every other government official to that same standard that I show you. I want you to hold them to a higher standard. And I'm going to show you when I'm in office. You elect me. I'm going to show you when I'm in office exactly the level and standard of the advocacy and of the actual representation that you deserve, that you should be getting, because they ain't giving it to us. Not whether it's state assembly, not whether it's state senate, we ain't got it. And they're playing in our face and they acting like everything is okay. And every couple of years, they'll come out with some checks. And oh, we've given $750,000 to the Boys and Girls Club, or we gave $2 million to this church over here on Clinton, or whatever it is. That's not Clinton. What's that? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay. We gave this money over here. Where's the money in the community, bro? How about you give us our tax money back and stop taxing us so heavy? How about that? How about that? I don't care about you giving all this money to all these people, because at the end of the day, the impact is very nominal. Okay. When you see them give out, oh, we're giving out these millions of dollars to this program or that program. They just gave $8 million to Bait and Settlement. I'm very happy for Bait and Settlement. That is fantastic. I hope they do good things with that. But the problem is, the gross impact over of all that money that they're giving out is very, very minute and very minimal. When for all the money that they're doing, they're throwing about, they could do actual stuff that they need, that we need every day, and address the issues we need every day. Could you imagine if they put all the money that they threw out to all of these different places to address the issues with producing food in New York State? Your food would go down. Could you imagine if they put that to actually fixing the electric and natural gas infrastructure in New York State? Your gas bills would go down. Your electric bill would go down. But why would they do that? They don't want to do that because they don't want to actually solve the problems that we have. They want to be seen to be doing something, to come out and take a photo op, and they help like 2-3 people, usually that are their friends or that have supported them in their past, but not supporting the whole community. And then they'll be like, oh, well, this program and project will help like 50 people. Let me explain something to you. Like 50 people, like 100 people, like that is not even a drop in the bucket. In my district, there are 110,000 people. Let me say that again. In my district, there are 110,000 people. You telling me you taking $8 million and it's going to help 100 people? And how long is it going to take to help those people? And how much of that money is really going to help these people? How much of it is really going to be used to help these people? And long term, who is actually benefiting? These are my questions. Okay. And these are questions that they refuse to answer, because if you ask them and you try to check them on their BS, They're going to get mad and they're going to recoil and they're going to have a stank face. Okay, they're going to have a stank face because you done ask them some real stuff and they don't want to answer. And they get mad and they take it as a personal offense, and it's not a personal offense. It's not even a personal attack. It's a legitimate question from your constituents. Come on now. Come on. And they playing in our face. Everyday people are struggling with food price. Everyday people are struggling with childcare. Why are people struggling with childcare? Because y'all done pushed everybody into the workforce. I was just talking to a guy earlier. He's like, man, listen, let me tell you, man, I'm working 2 jobs. I work like 60, 70 hours a week. It's hard and I'm still struggling. Why? Why is it like that? Because they keep pushing up the cost of everything because of terrible policies by New York State. They keep raising the taxes on everything because they keep throwing all your money away on all types of ridiculous nonsense. I could be here all day talking about the state budget. I can't even get started with it. It's terrible. But where's the focus on you? Did they lower your taxes? Have you been seeing more money in your paychecks because they lowered your taxes? No. Have you been seeing all this extra stuff that they talking about? Oh, we gave this money here. Oh, we gave that money there. How's your quality of life? Has the crime in your neighborhood gone down or has it gone up? Has an amount of drugs gone down in your neighborhood or has it gone up? You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is real. And I encourage you, please hit the like button real quick and hit share. Definitely share everywhere. And definitely hit the like button and drop me some comments, okay? So some encouraging comments so that it'll kick the thing to help get it out to more people. And definitely, please, I need your help. And I hate getting on here and having to ask for donations, but I need your donations. Campaigns don't run on goodwill and love. I wish that they did. I really, really wish that they did, because if they did, I'd have the most biggest campaign in the history of the universe, you know? But I need your donations. Please donate whatever you can. $25, $30, $50, $200, $1,000, whatever you can. Because we're getting real close to the finish line here, and I can win this, but I need your help to take it over the top. And that means I got to get the message out to more people. So I need your help to share, and I need your donations so I can do more advertising to get it out to more people. Please help. I like I said, I do not like asking for donations or money or anything like that, but I have to. I have to, because I need to get the message out to more people. I'm out there beating the street. I think I'm on, what's this, my 3rd pair of shoes. I'm almost done with them. My 3rd pair of shoes, knocking doors, going to people's houses, letting them know that I'm running. But again, we got 110,000 people in my district. That's a lot of houses to hit. That is a lot of houses to hit. So I need your help. Please donate so I can get some more advertising in these last closing in days. My website is Marcus4Rochester.com. That's Marcus4Rochester.com. I probably hit, how many flyers do I have left now? I probably hit almost well over 20, probably about 15 to almost a little bit more than 15,000 houses. Okay. But again, that's only a drop in the bucket because there are 110,000 people in my district. Okay, I encompass the whole town of Gates and the majority of the city. Okay, the whole Southwest, from Lexington all the way down to Genesee Park, all of that area there, all of Center City, and everything on the northeast down to down to Goodman, and then back all the way up to Norton and around St. Paul. All of that. It's a huge territory. And if you guys haven't seen me in your neighborhood yet, it's not because I don't want to be there. It's because it's me and a few little volunteers that I have, and we're working our behinds off. Like I said, I done wore through 3 pairs of shoes, technically 4. I'm not on the 4th pair is a pair of boots, but I had to stop wearing those because I was walking so much, it hurt my toes. So anyway, I'm out here working hard to make a difference, to stand up so that I can advocate for you guys. Please donate. Please encourage other people to donate. Friends, families, loved ones, everybody. Marcus4Rochester.com. That's Marcus4Rochester.com. Please donate. I need your assistance so that I can do more advertising to get the message out to more people. If you guys want a yard sign, I've got a couple. I don't have very many. Again, I'm a small grassroots campaign. Please drop me a message in Messenger or drop me a comment on my website in the contact place. Look, I'm fighting for you guys. I'm fighting for you guys. I'm fighting for our future. I'm fighting for our community. I can only do so much with my strength of will. I need your donations. I really do. So that I can fight and advocate for us for the everyday issues that we have going on. So please go to my website. That's Marcus, the number 4Rochester.com, and donate. And definitely hit the like button. I see a lot of y'all watching. Hit the like button and hit share. Please do that. So as we continue this conversation, I want to tie it up on this. Listen, we got these elected officials out here, and my opponent too. Listen, I tell him stuff. I told him the other day, he said something to me. We had a very brief conversation. Okay, he said something that was right. And I told him, I'm with you when you're right, but I'm not with you when you're wrong, which is a lot of the stuff that he does, policy-wise, not personally. Okay, I don't have an issue with him personally. I have an issue with him at his capacity as my representative, the bills that he signed on for, the stuff that he supports. If I told you that he supports kids, small children, okay, the age of 12, that are able to get medical procedures without telling their parents, would you believe that? Because he does support that. That is a real thing. That is something that he supports. He supports children that are the age of 12 or older to not have to disclose their medical records to their parents. You got to get your child's permission to get their medical records. You make that make sense to me. And he supports that. How do you support that? How do you support that? And I question it because you call yourself a Christian and you are a father. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But that's fine. Personally, that's fine. But as a representative for our community, I guarantee you that there probably ain't two people that's watching this that think that it's okay for them to make it so that you can't see your child's medical records and your child can get any types of medical stuff done to them without you knowing about it, and you get billed for it. Make it make sense. And you get billed for it, right? Like it's not like they just getting it done. They can get whatever done and you get billed for it. Please make it make sense. Explain it to me like I'm 5. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. And again, this is something that he supports. You know, it's a serious issue. It's a serious issue. There's a lot of other stuff, and I could go on through various bills and stuff like that. But this is serious, you guys. We need real advocacy. But aside from just the advocacy point, we need somebody that is our representative that is willing to come to us and say, hey, these are the bills that are in office right now that they're working on passing. These are the legislations that we're working on right now that we're working to pass. This is how it's going to affect you. Here is the full text, right? Because they don't ever want you to read the full text. Here is the full text. Read the full text. Here is where you can find it. You can find most, and I encourage you guys, check out the State Assembly website. You can, I forget what is the exact website, but just search New York State Assembly. You can read all of the bills online. Most of them are terrible. Some of them are innocuous, meaning that they just are everyday bills, but a lot of them are no good. A lot of them are no good, but they secret them away so you don't know what they are. And they pass them anyway. And then by the time you feel that it hits you in your pocket or in the community somewhere, you're like, man, how did this happen? Because they passed a bill on them, passed a law on it. They passed legislation on it, and they didn't even tell you it was happening. Most people don't know that by 2030, they're going to get rid of all gas furnaces and gas stoves. They passed a bill on that. They passed a bill on that. So you explain that to me, how that's helpful, because it's going to make you now have to replace all that stuff in your house, which is going to cost you more. Or maybe your landlord will have to replace that. And you know what's going to happen if your landlord has to replace them things. Come on now. Like, are we being serious? And we already have a failing, aging, decrepit electrical grid in our area now. In my district, most of the houses have wiring that's 100 years old. Like, are we being serious right now? You know, matter of fact, I'll give you an example. There was and you might remember this, there was a giant explosion of a water main break at the corner of Ford Street, and I want to say that that's Broad right there, right by where you go on the expressway. And they talking about it was a water main. Wood made out of wood from like the early 1900s, 1800s. Wood from like the 1800s? Like, are you serious? Like, are we being serious? Like, this is the infrastructure that we have. So as they propose these new bills, just imagine how our electric infrastructure is. When you go into houses out here in these different neighborhoods, and they got rat tail wire in that. So if you guys aren't familiar with rat tail wire and you haven't seen it, it's not like the smooth cords that we're used to. It's like wire that's wrapped around with like cloth and stuff like that. That's what most of these homes. And they want you to make sure that everything's electric. So that means that in a lot of these homes, they're going to have to replace a lot of the wiring. So that's even more of a cost. What is going on? Why are they passing these bills and not telling you the impacts that it's going to have on you? And then they got another bill that they passed because they don't want you to have firewood no more. Don't even get me started. My opponent signed on for that. Why would you not want people to be able to have firewood? You make it make sense to me. Don't play in my face like I'm stupid, bro. And be like, oh, firewood is destroying the universe. Really? Don't play with me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because we could talk about that conversation. I'm an environmental conservationist. I'd love to have that conversation with you, but you don't want to have a real conversation. You want to spit out things that sound good and sound fluffy and stuff like that, but you don't want to be real. And this is the problem with these people. They don't want to be real. And when you try to address it with them, they get all frumpy. They got more faces than the people on the cover of Vogue. Okay? Like, it's real. And I encourage you, please like, share, send this to other people, hit the like button, hit the heart button, and drop some comments of positivity down there for me so that it'll kick the algorithm to get it out to more people. Drop some comments that are positive to kick it, to get it out to more people. Hit the like button and hit the share button. Okay, that's very important. And I encourage you, please, I need your help to advocate for our community, to stand up for our community and to stand up for our future, the children, and everybody. Donate on my website, Marcus4Rochester.com. That's Marcus4Rochester.com. Or if you go on the website, you'll see the donate link. You hit the donate link. It'll also tell you where you can send a check to, because the address, if you want to send a check, is also there as well. So please donate, you guys. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Bob. I see you said that you donate. I appreciate you greatly. Hey, Kevin, I see you there. Yep. I appreciate all of you guys. Please, please, please help me, help us fix our future and create more opportunities for our community. Share my stuff, share my posts when you see them. Definitely get the word out, and please encourage some other people to donate too. That's Marcus4Rochester.com. I really need your donations. We're coming here on we've got 7. No, that's not even right, because it's the end of the night. We got 6 days before early voting. Okay. And regular election day is November 5th. It is coming up so fast. So fast. Like 15 days away almost. I need your help. I need your support, because I'm going to fight for you. I'm not going to back down. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to speak up, and I won't shut up. So please help me, help us stand for our community, stand for the children, and fight for what we need done that we experience every day, and to be a real advocate for our community. And my door will always be open to all of you. It doesn't matter what political party you are or whatever, or what your background is, or even if I disagree with you, I'm more than welcome to listen to you, especially if you got some solutions. I'm about that solution life. So if you got a solution, definitely I'm with it. And if you see a bill that you got questions or comments about, let me know. And I'll be open to it, and I'll make sure that I read through them and stuff like that, and do my best to be knowledgeable on anything that you've caught that I might have overlooked. Because right now what we got as far as elected officials for the state assembly, they don't even know what bills they're signing. They don't even know. They don't even know what half of them are. And you call them, you call up. You ever call your assemblyman office? Call up your assemblyman office. Say, hey, I want to talk about this bill here. Boo boo doo doo boo doo. They don't know. And they voting on it. How you don't know? Well, I got a policy person. Talk to my policy person. Why am I talking to your policy person? I didn't vote for your policy person. Your policy person doesn't represent me. Your policy person is somebody that you pay. I don't give a flying monkey's unky about your policy person. No offense to the policy person. I'm sure they're great and fantastic. Okay. But my concern is you. If you don't know what the bill does and you don't want voting on the bill, that's a problem. That's a serious problem. And there was a bill. I encourage you to look it up. I was able to fight amongst a number of other people to get it pulled from the state assembly, but it's called A416. Okay. I encourage you to go look that up. Bill A416, okay? And do you know that I called my assemblyman's office, Demond Meeks, okay? And he don't know what the hell the bill was. Excuse my language. Okay, he didn't know what the heaven the bill was. Okay, talking to my policy person. I don't want to talk to your policy person. When they talking about they're going to snatch people out of their homes, I don't want to talk to them. I want to talk to you. Okay, go read that bill. Thankfully, we were able to get it pulled from the assembly because a number of us fought and there were multiple lawsuits and stuff that ended up getting it pulled. But that's this type of serious issue that if they don't even know about the laws that they're voting on, that we as a community need to understand. And that's what me as a difference, as a representative, I'm going to bring to the table. Not only am I going to listen to you on your concerns and advocate for the issues that are facing us every day, I'm also going to bring you the bills that are coming out that need to be addressed and stuff like that. I'm going to try to let you know about all the bills that are coming out because we need to know, because we deserve to know, because we are the constituents. We are the people in the community, and the bills are allegedly being voted on for us. Come on now. How are we going to have bills voted on and we don't even know about what the bills are? And many of them are harmful. I bet you guys didn't know about the end to firewood. I bet you didn't know about that. I bet you didn't. Many of you didn't know about the gas stoves. Okay. I bet you didn't know many of the things about the extra laws that they put in for the firearms, making it more difficult for law-abiding citizens to get them. But the criminals just get them out the back of trunks in stores. Not actual gun stores, but like, you know, people that sell stuff that they ain't got no business selling. And they all ain't legal. So help me fight for our community, okay? Drop some likes, hit some shares, okay? Let other people know that there's a guy, his name's Marcus C. Williams. He's really on it, okay? And please donate, donate, donate. I need your donations, please. Whatever you can do, $25, $30, $50, $100, $250, $500, $1,000, whatever you can do, please, please, please donate. Please do. I don't have big backers like my opponent does. I don't have all types of extra money in the kitty. All of it's going in and it goes right out so I can buy literature, so I can do advertising, so that I can get the message out. Please help me. Help us. I'm humbly requesting you. Okay? I come to you in all humility. Please help me fight for our community. Donate. That's Marcus, the number 4 Rochester.com. That's Marcus, the number 4 Rochester.com. I'll catch you guys later. Be blessed and be well. And remember, get out and vote. Early voting starts October 26th through November 3rd. You can vote at any of the early voting sites in the county. And come November 5th, regular election day, make sure that if you haven't voted early, you get out and vote. Get out and vote, okay? And vote Marcus C. Williams for 137th New York State Assembly. Shameless plug, okay? Please donate. Marcus, the number 4 Rochester.com. And remember, stand up, speak up, and don't shut up. Take action. Y'all be blessed and be well. I'll catch you guys later.